My name is Jenny Duffy. I'm a local street busker here in Vancouver, and I'm joined today by my good friend Azul, who's going to be accompanying me on the violin for some original tunes.
Excellent. So are you from Vancouver? Are you a Vancouver local? What's the deal?
I'm actually a Korean adoptee, but I do live in Vancouver now.
Oh, so you've
I've
been
lived
here a
most of
while,
my
or?
life
Oh,
here.
okay, so
Yeah.
you're Vancouverite. Very cool. And what are we gonna hear today? Are these? Do you have music on Spotify? Where do we find your?
Yes, you can find me on Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, all those good places. And yeah, if you want to follow me, you can follow me on social media. But what we've got today for you, I've got an original track. This one's called Eternal Snow. I don't know, are we able to just roll right in?
Yeah. Actually, before you start though, could you actually put the mic right up to right in front of your mouth there? Yeah, and quite a bit closer. Yeah, there you go. That's better. Or you know what? We're having some technical problems with the arm here. I might need to step in and
There,
give you a
how's
hand.
that?
That's much better. Okay,
Hot.
perfect.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Why don't you give me a little bit of piano and we can. Okay. Okay. That's nice. And
Mm.
if you want your headphones up, you're gonna have to do it for him there. His are you can see on the color on the side of them, and you can adjust the volume for him if you want.
On here?
Yeah, right on there. Yeah.
How about that? You good, Azul? Oh, that was good.
All right. So you can take it away whenever you are ready. Introduce the song, and then just take it away. And this is Jenny Duffy live in studio. So.
Awesome, thank you. So we're going to play a little tune called Eternal Snow that I wrote. And this is about a gold panning couple up in the Yukon, contending with the sometimes deadly and metaphysical forces that you can find there. So this is called Eternal Snow. Well, she saddled up her horse, packed her gear in tight, kissed her worrying wife goodbye, and braved the Yukon night. I'll be back when springtime comes with a satchel full of gold. Got my furs and whiskeys to keep away the cold. Her wife said, I'll keep the hearth ablaze and light a candle for you, dear. Feel my love burn strong and true, let it melt away your fear. They both knew that the wild north was a frozen diamond gem. The narrow trails and deadly cliffs could make liars out of them. A Yukoner who yearns for gold and braves the deadly snow, who lives to see the fiery bloom, is called a sourdough. The northern lights may lift you from the frozen soil below. The midnight sun can pierce your heart and fill your mortal soul. The trail was a frozen giant scar carved in the mountainside. A passing spirit spooked a horse and threw her from the ride. Her leg was pinned and shattered, her panting days were through. The aurora was a calling her, she knew what she must do. She packed the snow around her, a blanket made of ice. Laid her head back, knew this was her final resting place. Darling, can you hear me? My love burns strong and bright. Let it light your way ahead when there's no candlelight. A Yukoner who yearns for gold and braves the deadly snow, who lives to see the fiery bloom, is called a sourdough. The northern lights may lift you from the frozen She bolted up from a troubled sleep with a quickening in her soul. A vision flashed before her eyes of her darling frozen cold. The truth rang out inside her mind. She knew the end had come. A northern spirit carried her love to the aurora and beyond. Pressed her shaking hand against the frozen window pane. Knew she'd never see her darling wife ever again. Snuffed out the quivering candle, looked upon the midnight snow. Thought she saw the flickering light of a candle still aglow. A Yukoner who yearns for gold and braves the deadly snow, who lives to see the fiery bloom, is called a sourdough. The northern lights may lift you from the frozen soil below. The midnight sun can pierce your heart and still your mortal soul. Thank you.
All right, that's Jenny Duffy live in studio. That sounded beautiful from my end. Any feedback on the levels? Did you like anything up or down, or how's?
If we could go keys up a little bit.
Yeah, okay,
they're
I will do a
soft
little
to
bit
me.
of keys up for you on that. And is your headphone volume, that's all good right now?
Yeah, that's all good.
Okay, excellent. Then we'll just continue on. So that was Jenny Duffy. What was the name of the song again? And is that one available on Spotify?
That's Eternal Snow. That's not been released yet, so y'all are getting an exclusive listen.
Oh, very exciting. And why don't we tell the folks, I guess, how that they could find you? I guess your Instagram's probably the place to start, I'd imagine.
Absolutely. So you can either search Jenny Duffy, both of those words with a Y, or you can search Everything's a Ballad, all one word. And that's because I like to turn a lot of songs into ballads, and I write a lot of ballads.
Oh, excellent. So what are you going to be playing for us next?
Next, I've got a little tune called Dirty Yukon, and it's about falling in love with my partner when I met him up in Whitehorse.
Not me.
Not him, not Azul.
Okay. So you were in Whitehorse for a period? What was?
Yeah, I went up there a couple years ago for a work trip, and I just fell in love with the land. As soon as I set foot on that earth, I felt a stirring, and I thought, there's something important up here. So I ended up falling in love with a local, and now most of my songs that I write are about my experiences up there in the Yukon.
Oh, nice. So do you still spend time up there then?
Yes, I was actually just there last month playing for the Yukon Rendezvous Festival.
Oh, very cool. I have no idea what that is, but it sounds, official and cool. So
It's a 2-week festival celebrating their gold panning history as a
cool.
frontier town.
Oh, cool. I love that. I'm a history guy. My first degree is history, and I studied BC history. So love the gold rush, love a gold rush town. That's so cool. So I guess one more time with the name of the song and then take it away.
All right, this one is called Dirty Yukon. So in this tune, I'm going to mention a lot of local joints. So if you've ever been to the Yukon, you may recognize some of these places. Well, I was new in town and a roaming free, looking for a bridge to burn. I rolled up to the local watering hole. They called it the Dirty Northern. He was dark and lean, yeah, you know what I mean, looking real sweet to me. I said, darling, do you want to make a few mistakes? And he said, hell yes, I'm free. Well, he took me down to the fatal show at the 98 bar with the roof of gold. He smelled like leather and trouble together, so I did as I was told. He said, sit right down in that chair over there and let me show you how it's done. Tighten those reins silver fast and true, we're riding hard in the dirty Yukon. Yeah, in the dirty Yukon. Whoa, whoa. Well, the road was rough in his pickup truck. We were heading on out of town. I said, I'm in need of a faster gun and a horse that won't let me down. Well, he laid me down where the sweet grass grows, burning with the need. Saw the northern lights inside his eyes, saddled up to ride my fireweed steed. Yeah, my fireweed steed. Whoa, whoa. He said, sit right down in that chair over there and let me show you how it's done. Tighten those reins in the fast and true, we're riding hard in the dirty Yukon. Yeah, in the dirty Yukon. Whoa, oh, what am I gonna do? I don't want no one but you. But I'm leaving soon for the city lights. Tell me when will you be true? He said, sit right down in that chair over there and let me show you how it's done. Tighten those reins till the fast and true, we're riding hard in the dirty Yukon. Yeah, in the dirty Yukon. Yo, oh, yeah. Thank you.
All right, that was Jenny Duffy live in studio at Unsigned BC. Thanks to everybody tuning in. Some very beautiful, I guess, what would that be, like Americana-ish? What would you call the genre?
I call it Canadiana.
Canadian. Yeah, we don't really like America right now, but
Super Northern Canadiana music. I don't know.
yeah, no, it's very lovely. So do you have any shows, any releases coming up?
I actually, well, I'll be hosting an open mic. I host an open mic at Shamshiri Caveman in Chinatown the first Saturday of every month from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. If you want to play a song, come on down. We'll get you on stage. And other than that, I'm actually starting opera training.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I had a private patron offer to sponsor me, so I'll be training with a local artist named Melinda Hart. She's wonderful. She's a harpist and an opera singer, and we're just going to see what sounds we can create with what I've got and what she's got.
Oh, that sounds fun. And anything in the works for releases or anything you're working on, any tracks or nothing scheduled right now?
Well, I tell you what, you probably want to watch my social media because I am releasing a ton of music, a bunch of singles, whenever I feel like it.
Nice. Very, very musician-like of you to just do it whenever you feel like it. I love that. So why don't you tell us, I guess, your social media one more time and then tell us about the last song.
Yeah, so you can find me under hashtag Jenny Duffy, both words spelt with a Y, or you can search for @everything's-a-ballad on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, that would make me somewhat of a phantom fiddler.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I do have an ancient Facebook.
And how do we find you?
Azul Salvaje Music. Azul Salvajemusic. Not to be confused with Azul Salvaje, the Mexican band.
Yes, easy mistake to make for sure. So what's the last song here? What's it about?
All right, this is a little silly song. This is called Jeffrey Bezos, Won't You Come and Save Us? And this song is about all those billionaires who are blasting off to space and leaving the poor people here on Earth.
Oh, beautiful. Well, this has been Jenny Duffy live in studio with the ghost violinist. Actually, why don't we get because I don't want to butcher it, could we get the name again one more time from for the ghost violinist?
Oh, Phantom Fiddler.
Phantom Fiddler, yes.
Yeah. Azul
Salvaje music.
Yeah.
Easy stuff.
Yeah, that basically means wild blue, because I spent years playing with Brazilians when they first came here, and they only could speak tortured Portuguese, so they couldn't actually pronounce my English name.
Okay, amazing. So we'll find that's on Facebook, and Jenny Duffy is on Instagram, and you can find other links there. Why don't you introduce the song and then take it away?
All right, hope y'all are ready for a silly song. This is Jeffrey Bezos, Won't You Come and Save Us? All the billionaires are going to space, leaving behind the human race. Won't somebody help me hitch a ride? I'll chip in for gas and I'll bring some snacks. I heard on Mars there's no sales tax. Elon Musk can ride shotgun all the way. Oh, Jeffrey Bezos, won't you come and save us? Galen Weston, come on, take the wheel. Richard Branson, saddle up your spaceship. Don't leave behind this city girl. Well, won't you need a good ranch hand to help you farm that Venus land? Picking crops is mighty, mighty hard. Who will crush your grapes to wine? Hang your suits on the laundry line. I reckon you should stop and think it through. Oh, Jeffrey Bezos, won't you come and save us? Galen Weston, come on, take the wheel. Richard Branson, saddle up your spaceship. Don't leave behind this city girl. If every coward living there is a mega gazillionaire, won't that make you all as poor as me? On a planet full of CEOs who will do the work below. Toilets, they don't scrub themselves, you see. Well, bless your heart, child, you must be touched. It doesn't take a PhD to see you're running from the mess you made, and you should be afraid. Money's no good when the world is free. Oh, Jeffrey Bezos, won't you come and save us? Galen Weston, come on, take the wheel. Richard Branson, saddle up your spaceship. Well, don't leave behind this city girl. Thank you.
that's Jenny Duffy live in studio with some beautiful renditions of their some released and some unreleased tracks. Why don't, before you take off here, remind us of your Instagram one last time.
Okay, you can find Jenny under hashtag Jenny Duffy, or you can search for Everything's a Ballad.
Oh, thank you so much. So that has been Jenny Duffy live in studio. My name is Brandon. We're going to keep things going here in a moment, but for now, let's listen to some more Astrochild. This is